And we are back in the building. No teams as usual. You know how we go. You know how we do these days. Yeah, bros. It's just getting rough out here, man. It's just getting rough. I had to go back to the team builder. And actually, no, this is on my Smoke On profile. If you have a team that you think can do the damn thing, the link is in the description. But yeah, I think I'll have to start modifying old things. But as someone said wisely, I wish I remember the name of the comment. They were like, "Well, I actually forgot what the thing said now. What did they say? Oh yeah, it feels as if, for the past couple lives I've been using pretty much the top 10, not necessarily literally the top 10 usage mods, but more or less, every vid, and that's partly true, and I was aware of that. But something about the meta feels stable, and at the same time, when I actually scroll through the tier, I'm like, there's no way that can be the case, because there was a whole new assortment of mons that were added. Few were banned, obviously, but compared to what was added, and so given the metagame we had prior to this that was always evolving, and I couldn't tell what the next thing was going to do, all these terrors, all these booster mons, um, you know, adding more Pokemon does not make that less creative unless something was super oppressive, which isn't the case. So I think what we're going to run into now is an era of true creativity, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But I still want to just keep doing the highlighter stuff, as this guy is a decade already. Golly, I played yesterday. 1656. Like, this is insane. These are the most dangerous kinds. I must defeat him. I must defeat him. No dragon, no ground type. No Cinderace counter. Cinderace is going to be dangerous in my Terrafire. Yeah, Gambit upon Swords Dancing Terra Fairy. Could potentially 6-0 him, depending on if I get rid of the switcheroo, so I want to be mindful of that. Zapdos, as I said, amazing. Samurai, amazing. The Sneasler lead is gonna be annoying. Why am I not max speed? You Sneaslering for sure. Oh, you had a range. Very interesting. Oh, this is lower ladder. Why am I not max speed? If I'm gonna be like, this is the stuff I'm talking about, bros. I need to check this team. If you're gonna run that much speed, you run max speed. There are a couple ways we could skin this cat. The fact that he had a rain started the game tells me a lot. Maybe dealing with a Nuzzler here. Very likely to see him hard. If he does have Nuzzle, he wouldn't use it here. He'd Draining Kiss. Okay, Excelente, Hisuian Gudra rears his ugly head. There are a couple ways we can go about this. He doesn't guard super well against my Zamazenta, but he does have the Hatterene, which I don't care for. I have Cinderace, which could come in and click high jump kick, but if he goes to the Hatterene and scouts, that's no bueno. So what we're gonna do is Samurai here. I actually don't like that. I cannot stand Samurais that don't have motherfucking Sacred Sword. These Gambits out here aren't playing game, and we're not what in the, thank God I looked at these sets, because I didn't actually look at the team. No, that's my fault though. So let me adjust that. So Mindless Ceaseless Edge is coming his way, but he goes Hatterene. Because of the set I have, funnily enough, this is gonna work out for me. Let me think. If I knock off, because I'm so bulky, I'll actually eat the Draining Kiss fairly easily. And I'll remove his item. It'll hurt, but it Calm Minds first. So if I Terra Water, I actually beat this. Would I care about the Terra? I'd care about the Terra on Gambit. Because obviously he's going to Draining Kiss here, and then I'd go Cinderace Power Ball. He'd stand to do either Psyshock or Nuzzle. The Nuzzle is a bitch. I don't think he'll Nuzzle, but I'll have to deal with it if he Nuzzles my Gambit. So Draining Kiss doesn't do that much. The U-turn damage will cover for everything. I could Terra Fire and knock him out, but because he can't guard against this at all. And I don't, because I am offensive, I might die to Psyshock. It's just a nuzzle, you know. If he nuzzles my Gambit, so he's like, he goes Sneasler. That's insane, considering maybe feared Gunk Shot. Maybe that's what it was. I was like, Sneasler? That's insane. That's not right. Now CC is a real issue. But what we're gonna do is phase one. He's gonna go for the Dire Claw Axe, but if he doesn't get it, doesn't. Bro, one gets a poison touch on me. Two, I don't get a static on him. Jam things. But Gudra's coming in. The reason I'm not going to my ZAMAZENTA is I believe the defense boost activates once, and so if possible, I'd like to keep it tucked for the backs, because backs is a real offensive issue for me. So if I can, I'll keep it. But I mean, like, it's not as if backs is getting past this even without the defense boost. But now I can go to my Cinderace. Well, I could go back to Samurai, I suppose. But he went to, what did he go to? He went, I think, Hatterene on me, fearing Sacred Sword. That's what it was. So this might have like body pressure or something. Cinderace is the hardest to guard against for him. So I'm gonna go to it because he holds positions cannot be defended now. I may end up landing right here, but I'm gonna land right in this thing's face. Screen Tail. This is neutral. Actually, this is quad resisted. I forgot this actually was quad resisted. I completely forgot about the Screen Tails. I don't think it's that big of an issue, because I'll position Samurott on his wish and it'll put him in a position where he can't just heal the Hatterene. So we're in a Ceaseless Edge. I'll Razor Shell, actually. Razor Shell is a better mid-ground play. If he goes to the Hatterene, oh, that did a lot to me for Assault Vest. This is supposed to drop your defense, what the fuck? And I did a lot. Samurott is not bulky, bro. That's why I'm like, you're running all this Spadef just to take 34% from a motherfucking Screen Tail. And where's my defense drop, bro? It's a 50% chance. You should have scared this thing out. Twice? Are you serious? Twice and no defense drop. I just don't want him wish passing, which is why I'm staying into Razor Shell. Okay, bro's fucking scum. That's fucking whack. That's fucking whack. Bro is trash and got rewarded for it. I'm still faster than his Hatterene, but man, please, for the love of God, hit. Yes, because he's taking 37%. Because I have a lot of attack text, truth be told. There we go. Is it -1? Oh, I don't know why I thought Razor Shell dropped your defense by -2. I don't know why I thought it was -2. Please, for the love of God, breakthrough. Oh my God. That's a defense drop right there. Oh, these low ladder scums, man. You're killing me. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. So this, if this has Nuzzle, he hasn't terrored yet. Nuzzle would be a bitch, but it would make him a water type. Screen Tails is now close combatable. I'm not playing this ultra cleanly, truth be told. What's the worst case scenario? He terras and nuzzles, because he can't guard against my Gambit, and I haven't sacked anything yet. There are cleaner ways to go about this, truth be told. Because if he Terra Waters and Mystical Fires, I thought about that. I was like, if he Terra Waters and Mystical Fires, that puts me in a really bad spot. Like, my play here was probably to Swords Dance. Yeah, that was actually a really poor decision on my end. Like, I Swords Dance here and I get way more value because he's going to get to Draining Kiss. Now, I do get to CC and such, but the Screen Tail can come in. Yeah, I made a really big mistake there. So he ends up getting dropped. So Hatterene's gone, but that was not, like, Gambit trade-off for Hatterene was not the wave. Especially because I had to give up my ZAMAZENTA. Now, he's very weak to it. And I don't have anything to check this. So you know, just silliness, just silliness. Truth be told to you. Um, well, what I'm gonna do is, since this Green Tails likes to stay in and wish, just likes to wish stuff. What we're gonna do is get these. Well, Toxic will force this out. So Gudra coming in is something I want, because now I'll be able to CC. He's already Terra. Oh wow, I was gonna say, like, I actually got scared for a moment there. Clawsire is a really big issue for him. Wow, that did a lot more to Gudra than I thought. I thought this had good defense. That was 50%. So we're gonna Clawsire staying in here is big. One, he doesn't know if I'm unaware, but two, okay, Gudra, because I want a position for ZAMAZENTA to just come in and finish everybody off. But as long as Clawsire is in, even if he goes back Excalibur, he can't just have his way. So we're gonna recover here. He's doing 29%. I still have Terra in hand, I just remembered. I forgot I didn't Terra. That's a big deal. Me not Terraing is a big deal. Versus his backs. I don't want to risk it, but I don't think I have a choice. Meaning, I know he's going to try to just go for the hacks here, most likely. Well, he doesn't have an item. I mean, he doesn't have heavy-duty boots. What's my worst case scenario? This is lower ladder, what, sub? But he doesn't know that I'm not unaware. If I Terra this, like, Clawsire eats the rest of his team, but everything else eats the rest. Like, backs, my ZAMAZENTA eats his team up. My alternative is to go Samurai and risk him trying to look. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I figured he'd go for Dragon Dance. So perfect. Dragon Dance, now he's gonna Icicle Crash, Samurai or Icicle Spear, either one. I may be able to get a little Aqua Jet off, maybe. You know we're getting full parried. I swear, like, there's never 25%. Half the time we're getting parried. 14%, that's big damage. That's a big piece of percentage there. That's a big piece of percentage. As ZAMAZENTA can do its damn thing now. Cinderace comes through. It's really just a Sneasler. My Clawsire is useful versus Moth. Though I'm Terra Fairyed, so I'm actually Fizz Def Clawsire, I just realized. Clawsire shuts down everything. He's about to die. Who do I want to give up? I'll give up Zapdos, even if he might just mindlessly Earthquake. But he has Glade Rush as his other move. I wasn't sure. And now I can go ZAMAZENTA with no drawback, even if he were to go Iron Moth. If it's Speed Booster, is weak as hell, and ZAMAZENTA is just going to kill it. If it's not Speed Booster, then I outspeed it and kill it. And I can Psychic Fangs. Well, so it goes Sneasler. Could knock him out with CC. Psychic Fangs is still... I guess it doesn't matter if he goes Screen Tail, truth be told. Psychic Fangs can't miss, right? But it didn't matter if he went Screen Tail or not. He doesn't even have Protect. So I can go hard Cinderace here and knock him out. If he wastes a turn T-waving, actually it's better to go Clawsire here and just click Earthquake over and over. The thing is, my Clawsire can get T-wave now. Because the thing about it is, if I Cinderace and he gets all the full paras, my Cinderace is parried. If he's gonna T-wave this turn, then he's gonna T-wave anyway. So I'll get the Toxic off on the Screen Tail anyway. I could go Cinderace now on his wish and just Powerball knock him out. But if he T-waves again, I don't want to speed this game up, because if he's gonna full para me here, because what I could do is just Toxic here and then just Earthquake spam. It won't really change much if he switches out. So he wishes, okay. I go Cinderace here. Even if he Thunder Waves, it won't make a difference. Because Zamazenta is going to be the last couple. So Thunder Waves, but as I said, it won't make a difference because now you're forced to go for a Wish, which allows for me to U-turn out. Right, and now you're weakened enough to where Zamazenta just comes in and KOs you. You can't switch out. Psychic Fang did 14%. So yeah, it's a complete waste of time. That's why I wasn't, you know, it was the likelihood of me not prevailing there, even with the hacks, because I don't want to have the game be forever. That's really what I'm avoiding. I don't want it to be like super dragged out. Good game. So I got my massive 7 points from that. All right. But fair enough. You know, I made a bad play with the Gambit. I was so afraid of the Nuzzle and having to deal with the Para. But even then, I mean, the best he could do is Draining Kick and switch out. Right. So the best play was always to Swords Dance that turn. Now, you could argue, well, he likely would have just switched. I don't remember what his solution would have been to Gambit at that point. I don't remember what could come in on me. But yeah, the Terra possibility I always knew was there. I knew it wouldn't lose me the game, but at the same time, you know. And Samurott not doing his job was pretty whack. Like all that's fucking spit F. He's still taking 30 from Dazzling Gleam from a damn Screen Tail. That's unacceptable. So, Aqua Jet. Speaking of Screen Tail, speaking of Samurot's very handsome here. Very, very handsome. That filthy thing is annoying. Once that goes away, Zapdos goes crazy. Gambit, what's your Gambit counter? They don't exist. Tell you what, Will-O-Wisp, Cinderace. Cloudzyre's ass as usual. It's actually not. It's actually quite annoying first team. What's up with Screen Tail, bruv? Like, are people just using that shit now? But if Screen Tail goes, I Terra-Fighting CC's entire life with Zamazenta. It's not that strong, but CC goes a long way. Especially with these hazards. So the question is, what am I going to do in the beginnings of this game? I have a couple options. I could Zamazenta to scare Cinderace out, then pivot back to but I'll just waste my defense boost, which I don't think is ideal. How do I cover for Cinderace and Greninja? I don't. So we're gonna fish for Para here. Okay, so actually Greninja leads, which surprises me. I'm tempted to Ceaseless, not because it's a mindless Ceaseless Edge, but because if he does stand, the only way this Greninja could do damage to me is if he were to turn into like a grass type or something, or were to U-turn. So it does go to Screen Tail as I get the spike up. He does have a Cinderace, but we playing court change games all day, baby. And I have high jump kicks, so I'm clobbering. My Cinderace is actually a really big issue now that I've looked at his team. Knock would be nice here, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, this is his rocker, I believe. One spike. I knew he Dazzle because Samurai. You want to break potential sash. That means he doesn't have U-turn and he didn't want to risk me Sacred Sorting, so that's why I went Screen Tail, which makes sense. The issue is that the Corviknight will likely come in here, so we're gonna find out how he's planning to counterplay. Well, Dondozo is gonna be Cinderace counterplay, but I don't know how much this Dozo Don is gonna be taking. Very low risk U-turn. If he leaves it in 1, that's insane. 2, that's insane. Yeah, it goes Cinderace. I figured he'd have his initial to guard against Cinderace. Be initial switch to guard against potential Will-O-Wisp. So he doesn't want his Dozo burned, which is good to know. Now this is a tricky ass situation because I have to Hurricane if I go Zapdos. But if I miss the Hurricane on that fucking Ursaluna, and I have to hit 2 of them, or else that shit's gonna kill him on. So I don't want that. I don't want that being. I don't need my defense on my ZAMAZENTA. I don't need to be like max on and all these things. What we're gonna do is just click close combat here. Screen tail is gonna come in. I'm very confident of that. He's found out my set, and now he's gonna double switch out. Now, because he doesn't want my Cinderace coming back in or my Clodsire coming back in. I want to go to my Cinderace badly. I cannot risk this having fucking Thunder Wave though. Like the last one. The last one gave up Wish Protect in exchange for it. So I'm very, oh my god, I want to go to my Cinderace so badly here, but Samurot's too good. Too good. What to do here? I cannot have that Ursaluna double in. Am I willing to risk my Cinderace? I'm gonna go Samurott as a mid-ground. Okay, so he wishes. I'm fine with that. I am completely fine with that. It's very likely Protect is his last move then. Because if he leaves this in, he's gonna Ceaseless Edge. He's gonna Dazzling Gleam, which allows for me to repivot to Cinderace. And then when I go Cinderace this time, I'll Clodsire into the same sequence. Clodsire into Cinderace. He can't risk this. Okay, so there's the Protect. No, he doesn't have Thunder Wave. Okay, then that's great. I can just Powerball here then. Very low risk for me. Oh, wasting my Powerballs matters. That's annoying. That's a big miss. He goes to his own Cinderace. But I knew he'd do this. If he court changed, so two things are gonna happen. I win the tie and he court changes it for me and I one-shot him. Yeah. Please hit. Yeah. So Cinderace is gone and I can just court change the hazards back. That's the downside of the speed tie. But secondly, now I wouldn't have one-shot him otherwise, because Cinderace is natural bulk. Now this shit is annoying, but I have a Clodsire. I have to court change back, but Cinderace comes in so easily. So easily. Ursaluna is finna be pivoted into. Which is a bitch. Because the spikes are up, my Samurott can't come in all willy-nilly. So I'll do is Clodsire and pivot into but at the same time, he can't risk me just saying fuck it and staying and just click high jump kick again, because I'm not a fire type anymore. He may have extra sensory. I haven't seen that in a while. See, as U-turn, here comes Ursaluna, which I've been trying to avoid, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Clodsire is like walls his entire team except that Corviknight. So there's no way in heck I'm letting this go. Zapdos is too good. I have to give the Samurott up. Yeah. Cinderace is really important. I am gonna high jump kick, even though I'll have to take a fucking wave crash. The high jump kick did a ton. If he's not careful on HJK again, he's gonna get 2 KO'd. So he might have to rest, or he might have Protect. Okay, blessed. I've seen these a bit more lately. So him having Protect matters. It's not great for me, but it's not the end of the world. Especially because he has to rest eventually and he's not sleep talk. That pesky ass Ursaluna, and I can't get Roxa because of his damn Corviknight. Because it's just gonna always come in my Clodsire and try to defog. So going to SD first. That's insane. That's an insane motherfucking Because you don't know if I'm Terra Dark. Alright, he showed. Oh, Encore is his last move. Alright, they always have a fourth move. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Doesn't really matter because I just go to Cinderace every time, but I actually don't mind that too much. I didn't know what his last. I forgot that there's a fourth move. Like, what was I thinking there? So Wishes, Ursaluna, I mean Dondoza coming in obviously, but we're gonna stall. So he leaves it in. This is gonna always be a complete waste of time because I'm always gonna make this. There's no counterplay to this repeated pivot. There's literally no counterplay. I'm always gonna do this. A play of his would be to leave the Corviknight in, because if I hate HJK on his Dozo switch, he's done for in this town. Yeah, please hit. Yes, you missed last time. Burn him too. I have Terra Fire as an option too. There's no point in me going for Powerball again. I forced the wish. But this is a beautiful turn because he has to leave the screen tail in, which gives me the opportunity to rocks. Yeah. This is big. So that was a big turn. Because now his Corviknight is going to be taking the hit every time. And I'll always just repeatedly U-turn back into Clodsire. And if he keeps wasting his wishes, he's going to be in the swimming with the fish. Oh, shit! If he keeps wasting the wish, he's going to be swimming with the fishes. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that was really bad. But that's why y'all are here. Alright, that's why y'all are here. Y'all are here for the bad joke. Greninja might pivot. But yeah, we're just going to be stalling. Yup. How many protects do you have left? 11. You still have a lot of protection wishes left, not gonna lie to you. I want to be mindful of my Powerball PP though, because he still has a ton of wishes left. The Corviknight play doesn't make a difference because I can always just go to Zapdos and discharge. Unless he's willing to, and I can always just get every hazard. But actually I can't get Samurai's hazard back up. Corviknight was an insane play though. Corviknight was an insane play. Okay, fair enough. He's max Spadef, so Cinderace would have destroyed him. Now he's gonna go to Ursaluna. Well, I lost all my hazards. Okay, fair enough. No way it goes to Corviknight here, but it's very, like, there's not too much he has to gain. Like, there's not too much. Please, for the love of God, connect. It's an insane play going Ursaluna there. Like, Ursaluna is an insane play. If I Terra Fire right now, this game might be over. But I can't get Libero boosts, right? I think that's how that works. He'd die if I HJK'd. That's okay. I knew Screen Tail was coming in, but I think I can deal with the stall for a little bit longer. Going Ursaluna is an insane play. For a lot of reasons. As I said, I'll just rinse and repeat. All I need is for him to get comfortable and not wish. Yeah, that's fine. As long as the screen tail remains low, we good. Please, for the love of God, Cinderace, thank you. You're king. 36%. That's no damage. It's gonna protect to waste the U-turn. That's good. Has to rest now though. HJK 36%. All the health back. All the health back. Goes Corviknight. Insane decision. HJK PP is how much? He's trying to PP stall me. So you turned on Zapdos, which wasn't a like that was a fairly decent play. I gotta go Zama to prevent the him because Corviknight being max Spadef is definitely something that hurt me. Specs, okay. Because as I said, Terra fighting is gonna be big. But the Screen Tails, I can't touch it very easily. But what I do have going for me is this fucking Gambit. And if I SD, you can't go hard Dozo. Now that's gonna be a costly play. That's gonna be a costly play right there. Maybe not. I'll just Kata again. He doesn't think I have Iron Head. No, you protect here every time to scout. Because you're like, oh, I'm being stubborn. No, it's Iron Head. Yeah, bro's lost his fucking mind. The Iron Head did nothing though. But he's low enough to where, nah, he's not low enough. Damn. That's fine. We're gonna use up all these wishes today, baby. So protect, yeah, 6 wishes. I need my Kataos for sure. Okay, about to use another wish, but this is where I'm gonna get you. Protected, you didn't even wish. That's the big deal that you didn't wish there. Cause now you got to. Oh, you went grin thinking you were saucy. You thought I was gonna double to grin it. You thought I was gonna double. The issue is the Ursaluna positioning. Like I want to double the Cinderace badly here, but that's really crazy. That's really crazy. That's crazy stuff. Now my Zamazenta is looking handsome as fuck. To me, I'd Hydro here, cause like you're like, there's no way he doesn't go Cinderace predicting Ice Beam or U-turn, the 2 moves I've used. But he does U-turn, which again, Cinderace's positioning would have been great. Corviknight gets to come in. It's not the end of the world for me, so that's why I don't mind it too much. I can get the repositioning, especially because now, like, what do? You can't go Screen Tails, so you gotta go Dozo. He's gonna actually leave this in. And Powerball, PP stall. If he has Brave Bird, he might use it. He's actually gonna leave this in. And Roost. Let me see how much it does to a Fizz Def. Part of me wants to Terra. Such a fucking tricky game. I love it. Screen Tails is not a good matchup for me, and I've ran into 2 of them. Please hit. Yes. Burn. Okay. Him switching Screen Tails, it was insane. So what this is gonna do, obviously he's gonna go for Protect here to ensure that he's at the utmost of health. I'm gonna U-turn first and Terrifier. If I kill Screen Tails and Terrifier, if Screen Tails goes down, then he has nothing for Zama anymore. I don't even need to Terrify him. Okay, protects. Actually, Powerball is a roll. How many Powerballs have I used? missed one. It has done 38 though. Wait, it's not very effective. Cinderace. Oh, that was versus his Cinderace. Okay. 35. It's done about the same. He's staying. Okay. What? What? How is a Terrafire Powerball doing less than... What? That can't be right. How is a Terrafire Powerball doing the same amount? That has to be a glitch. That shit just cost me the game. There's no way. How can a Terrafire Powerball do the same amount? Oh, that might lose me the game just now, man. Like, that's a big fucking... How is that possible? Cinderace Terrestrial. How's that possible? Oh my god, that's gonna cost me a big time. I might have just lost because of that. If there's some kind of ability glitch where it's like because I'm Libero, it doesn't stack, then why in God's name would anybody use Terra Fire? Like, why wouldn't I just terrestrialize into something useful? Man, how is that possible? That was a big fucking turn. If I killed this, ZAMAZENTA went crazy. Like, he couldn't guard against ZAMAZENTA. Now he can. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll still, I won't give up or anything, of course, yeah. But that was a big deal. That was like a game changing, I gave up my Terra type shit. You know what I'm saying? Alas, alas, we must make do. We must make do. Please hit. I don't know if Libero still activates. I don't know how this works no more. Okay, I get a crit. I don't know if that mattered. It didn't say Libero activated, so that probably did. I mean, it's a base 130 move though. I don't know. Ursaluna is a bulky boy. Ursaluna's a bulky boy. Him that being gone is a big deal though. Because now, how do you beat Clodsire? That was the only thing on this team that was touching my Clodsire. Yeah, that mattered. But here's the thing about it. Even if it didn't kill, if we were to trade Cinderace for... Because that would have at least done enough to where he died of burn or rocks on switching, right? So, if we're going to play it like that... Because I have to go Clodsire and... eat the Ice Beam. Clodsire can come in infinitely on his entire team. Since Screen Tail, like none of his mons can probably touch it. Yeah, he's gonna forfeit now. Actually, he's gonna just double Hydro Pump, expecting me to double. Yeah, and now he's gonna forfeit because there's no reason for me not to just unhydro again. But as I said, now I just infinitely go Zapdos and discharge / Volt Switch all over here. So yeah, that mattered for sure. Terra Dragon, huh? And now you just Ice Beam and pray. I really don't need to make this Gambit risk, but Hydro wouldn't kill me anyway. He won't Hydro. Yeah. And I just Katal now. Now I got all this damage. Now I got all this damage. Now you gotta go for that wish. You gotta go for that wish. My Katals are getting low. Gotta be careful. Yes, 4 protects, 4 wishes. 4 wishes before I got him swimming with the fishes. If he dozos, then we just zap those repeatedly. But because Cinderace is still a relevant Pokemon, so we Katal here every time. Because we don't want Dozo just coming in for free. Yeah, I don't want him protecting twice. So I'll try to get the Katal roll. It's going to protect, but it's going to bring him to 31%, which might not actually be 31%. If he has body press, okay, he doesn't even protect. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. Did I paralyze this Corviknight? Yeah, me paralyzing his core knife actually gonna hurt me. That's funny. Because I could have toxicked him. So he's grinning. He's grinning. Recover here to see what he lock into. He gets the crit that he needed, which I ain't even mad at. I ain't even mad at you, bro. Because right now, just Gambit. With the extra kill, my Gambit is too dangerous. Gets a KO here. Yeah. And everything loses now. It's Ironhead, because you have to go back to green, and I just sucker punch you, and all the lovely things that go down with the things and the such and the things and such. What do I want to do? I'm pretty sure sucker kills, but I just want to make sure that, because all I need to do is go Gambit after this. So I'll sack on mine. I'll sack Ace. This allows for me to go to ZAMAZENTA. Go to ZAMAZENTA, and I click the close combat, and then I go to Screen Tail and go Gambit, and it's a done deal. Because if one or two things happen, if he sacks this, if he does the Screen Tail, if he tries to wish and try to wish to the Greninja, I'll just SD, and it's a wrap. Actually, let me think. Katal's 110 right now. There's no way. There's no way Grin's taking Katal. Not at 50%. You're out of your mind. Oh, he lived. He lived. Gambit can take the Hydro, but I don't want to play with the games. Because all I have to do is switch out Zapdos, sack the dose, VS on his Hydro. Even if he hit that, it wouldn't have changed the game. All I'd have to do is sack Zapdos, go to Gambit, and click Sucker Punch. Yeah, but the Ice Beam crit brought him back in the game. Not really. But I don't understand how he didn't die to Pyro Ball. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I don't understand how he didn't die to Pyro Ball. I thought I had him there. But as I said, even if the high jump kick didn't KO from like a legend, I'd assume he would do enough to where he died either burn or can't switch it on rocks. And if the Ursaluna is out of the way, you lose. Because that's the only offensive pressure you had to put on me. So if you put 2 grueling games or barely any points, 42 minutes, you know how we do. Got to go, my friends. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.